Hey guys, Joe Burnich here with Big West Marketing, and I want to jump in and show you guys some amazing little tweaks you can make on your website to take your marketing to the next level. Okay, but before I do that, I want to kind of talk about who I am. If you've never seen my stuff before, you don't know who I am. Who is this guy? Who is this Joe guy that's giving me all this information, and why does he know what he's talking about? Well, I had a service-based business that I started in 2009. I basically couldn't find a job, and I moved back here to Missoula, Montana. And I had a 10-month-old baby. I had a new wife. I basically had a new family, and I had to feed them, okay? And I couldn't find a decent job. So what I did is I started my own business. I created my own job. All right, a lot of you guys can probably relate to this. I had my ups and downs. There was times when I thought that I was going to have to close up shop. And it's rough being a business owner. You know, you get ups and downs. But I can say the one thing that really saved me through all the turmoil is making sure that I had my marketing right on, okay? That is, as long as I had good marketing, I knew that I could weather through the slow seasons. I could weather through any kind of issues that I was having. And marketing can mean lots of different things. It can mean advertising. It can mean web stuff. It can mean pay-per-click advertising, SEO. It can mean television, radio. I mean, marketing is so broad, but if you get the principles right, then you can really make it happen. Now, the way that I did it was with the internet, okay? I used my website and I used Google primarily, a little bit of Facebook, to basically take my business to the next level. And so what I'm doing is I'm giving you guys that advice, okay? So now, at the time of making this video, we're a team of 5 people, got 5 employees, okay? And we've had over 850 clients. I wrote a book, Service Business Money Machine. It's for general contractors, or it's for any business that goes out and does a service, roofing, lawn care. We do a lot of cleaning and restoration companies. But this one specifically is for general contractors, okay? And so basically what I want to do is just kind of say that, no matter where you are in your business, you need to have simple little things on your website set up correctly, okay? And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to jump in. I'm going to take you step by step through this cheat sheet that I created, okay? Everything I know, I'm going to pour out all my secrets, okay? So if you want to take notes, print that thing out. Let's get started right now. Hi, my name is Joe Burnich, and this is with GeneralContractorWebsites.net. Thank you for checking out the cheat sheet, and what you can do is just go below this video and click on the link, open it up, and then you can print that out. I highly recommend you print that out. Follow along in this short video because we're going to dig into each little section, make sure you understand it completely so that you can take your website and turn it into a call-getting, job-getting, money-making machine. That's the whole goal of this. So the goal of your website is not to just impress people and to have something that looks really cool. Your goal is to get phone calls, okay? To get leads coming in, turn those leads into paying clients so that you can generate and expand your business. So a lot of people get lost in the design of the website and little features and this and that, but if it's not getting phone calls, then it doesn't really matter, right? Okay, so let's jump right in. So here is the cheat sheet that you're going to be printing out and following along with. And 3 things we're going to talk about. First of all, are usability elements. Okay, so what does that mean? It means we need to have a clear business name and logo. You'd be amazed at how many websites out there have a business name that doesn't tell what they actually do. So let's look at an example here. So, we've got this site that we built here, Devange Construction. Now, this one is a good example of them telling exactly what they do in the business name. So Devange Construction, same thing with Expert Remodeling. It's a remodeling company. There's no guesswork in understanding what this is about. ABC, this one we could do better. I mean, ABC is a nice logo, okay, but what is that, okay? Always Best Construction is what it stands for. And I'm sure if you search around the website, you could figure it out. The pictures, tell you pretty much what it is. But if you can make it easier for them to even understand what it is you do right off, so there's absolutely no confusion. I'm talking about within 1 or 2 seconds, then you're going to be way ahead of the game, okay? So something simple like that. Next thing we're talking about is bold phone numbers on every single page, okay? The worst thing you can do is have like a tiny little phone number. Look at all these websites here have nice big phone numbers. Every website that we make has big phone numbers at the top, usually in the right-hand corner, sometimes on the left. But there's always a nice big phone number because, like I said, the point of these websites is to get phone calls. Half the time people don't want to look at your website. They see some pretty pictures and they want to call and talk to a human being. They want to talk to you. Okay? So make it easy for them. Don't put the phone number only on the contact us page or somewhere down in the text here. I've seen a lot of people that put phone numbers, just only have them down here at the bottom. You're making it difficult for people to find out who you are and how to contact you. Okay? Just make it as easy and brain dead simple as possible to give you a call. All right. Next, we're talking about a clear call to action. So call to action is something as simple as call us. Just tell them what to do. And you're like, well, my phone number's on the website. Of course they know to call us, right? Studies have shown, and working with hundreds of service businesses and contractors have showed that if you just put call us now or get free estimates now, call now, something simple like that, you'll notice they always do that on like infomercials and stuff like that. There's a reason, because sometimes it doubles and triples the amount of phone calls you actually get by putting that simple little call to action on there. So another thing, it sounds like it's not important. Not a big deal, but if it can double the amount of people that give you calls once they hit your website, then absolutely you need to just take care of that. Very simple. Have your web designer do it. If we're designing your website, we'll do that for you. But either way, you need to have it on there. All right. Next thing, easy to use navigation. Okay. So what I mean by navigation is these simple little menu items here: home, services, about us, our work. See right here, it's called the menu bar or the navigation. You want to make it super easy and super simple and on every single page. Don't get fancy. I've seen people do stuff where they have it listed down here in all kinds of little pictures, and all that kind of stuff is fine, but people have been trained since the beginning of the internet to have this simple horizontal navigation menu. You need to have that on your website on every single page. Okay? Simple stuff. Next thing is we want it to be mobile friendly or responsive. So let me show you what I mean. Now, a lot of people will have a website that'll come up on a cell phone, but that doesn't mean it's mobile friendly, and it definitely doesn't mean that Google's going to think it's mobile friendly. So the way you know is if you take any, I'm going to show you what on this sample here. Let's take this one here, the Devange construction. Watch what happens when I shrink this down to a cell phone size. Okay? No longer does it have the same picture and the same header image and all that. It shrinks down and it changes and puts in a tap to call button. And so a lot of you will kind of have like a little phone number up here, or they'll have no phone number, or a phone number that's not tappable. You can't tap it with your finger on the cell phone. You want to have a button with the phone number that says tap to call. There's the call to action once again. Okay, we're talking about the call to action. We're talking about buttons. We're talking about making it brain dead simple. We've also taken it a step further on this site, and we put a little call button at the bottom. So no matter where you scroll and no matter what page you're on, you're always going to have that button there, that call now button. Like I said, we want phone calls, okay? We're not looking to knock people's socks off right away. We want phone calls, okay? That's what we're all about, is conversions with these websites. That's what this cheat sheet is all about. Okay, so you got a mobile-friendly stuff, and then also it's good to have like a contact form. So some people, they don't want to call because it's late at night, or they work in an office where they're not allowed to make personal outbound calls. But you can always have a form for people to fill out. Okay, and I like to have it on pretty much on most of the pages. I like to have schedule a consultation today, have a contact us. If you click over to the About Us page, they also have a little form here. So even if only 10% of your potential clients are using that form and the rest are picking up the phone and calling, then you just increased your business by 10% over the course of a year. That could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars in this business, as you well know. So you got that contact form. You can make it complicated if you want all kinds of details. That's fine. You can have a special form for that. But make sure you also have a simple one with simple information like this, because the less things people have to fill out, the more likely they are to actually use it. That's just proven marketing website tidbit there for you. All right, so now we've moved on. Those are usability elements. People jump on your website and you want to make it super simple, easy for them to use. Now let's talk about trust elements. So another thing you want to do besides just make the phone ring is you want to make sure they trust you before they even call. Make that sale way easier. Make it easier for you to get that appointment, to go out there and just start a conversation with them. All right, so one easy thing you can do is put a smiling picture. Like we got Mark here on Expert Remodeling. He's got a simple picture, okay? And it can be on the About Us, but it's not. There's nothing wrong with having like you or you and the crew, you and the family, whatever it might be. You want to make that personal connection. It will increase the trust factor by a huge percentage, and they'll feel like they know you before they even pick up the phone. Even if they're not thinking that in their head, it's a little psychological trigger that if they see a smiling face of the owner and not just a stock pic, but the actual owner or the crew or the family, then it creates that instant trust. Very important, okay? It's also good to have like a little message from the owner to talk about what you're all about. The About Us page is a good place to do that. On the home page, you can also have a short little paragraph, a little message in quotes with the owner's name down there. That's huge. Even if you're a big company, nothing wrong with being personal, okay? There's nothing wrong with being personal. It will help you, and you probably know that because you're dealing with people on a personal level. Once you get the bid started, once you get the ball rolling, you're dealing with people on a personal level. Start it on the website, okay? Don't make it too generic. You can also do it with a video. Another way to build trust is with testimonials or testimonial videos, even better. But just testimonials, reviews, or send them over to your Google page and show them all the reviews you have on Google or Yelp or Angie's List or wherever. Any place that you have lots of reviews online, show that stuff off. That's instant trust building. Okay. Another thing I like to talk about is like stuff like, let's see, let me get over to having stuff like this, little trust badges like Yelp, Google, little graphics like that. If you belong to associations, you can do stuff like that. Little badges that show people, little graphics that show people that you're not just another guy. You've got some credibility behind you. Little satisfaction guaranteed. Icons, stuff like that. If you Home Advisor, if you belong to that, put that on your site, show it off. That kind of stuff can help, and it's so simple. All right, so third thing I want to talk about in this short video here is SEO. So getting ranked on Google. You don't only want to have a nice website that converts well, but you would, ideally you want to have that, up on Google as high as possible. So when they search for your service in your city, you at least are in the running. You're on page 1. Okay, very important if you want traffic and you want a steady flow of calls to your business. All right, so some things you can do, like for example, you always want to have your primary service. If you're a contractor, you want to have Contractor Missoula up here in this little. It's called a title tag. If you go way up into the little tab section, that's where you'll see what Google looks at first. Okay, so. In this one, we've got bathroom and kitchen remodeling. Let's look at the homepage for Devange. I'm not sure if they got it set up yet. No, the default it'll just say your new website, your phone number, something like that. So up here, what you want to do is have it say, Devange Construction or Construction Services or General Contractor, and then the city name. So Detroit in this example. So you'd want to say Contractor Detroit or General Contractor Detroit. You want a service and a city name up in this little tab here, and there's different ways to do that for different website platforms. So have your web designer make sure they have that in there along with your business name and your phone number. Okay, so very simple. That's called the title tags. You want those to show up on all pages, and so the home page can be your main service, and then like this guy does decks. Okay, so deck remodeling in Missoula. So now on this page he's got a different title tag. Okay. Talk to your web designer about doing title tags. If you're doing your own website, find out where the title tags are within your platform. These are all WordPress sites here, so it's pretty simple within WordPress to go and get into that. I don't want to get too technical. We'll be here all day. So, but you most likely you have a web designer, so talk to your web designer about that stuff. All right. Next thing is you want to have unique content. You don't want any of this stuff on these pages here. You don't want this stuff copied and pasted from some other place on the internet and then just change a few words. Okay, so you want to run it through copyscape.com to know for sure. So here's a website, copyscape.com. It's free. Put your website in there, run it through there, and if it comes back and says that you've got a bunch of plagiarized, copied content or text from around the internet, that's not good for SEO. Google does not like that. I'm not saying it's impossible to rank if you've got copied text, but it's sure a hell of a lot easier if you have unique content. We hire writers. So if we take on a client who's got a bunch of copy and paste content on there, because we'll run through all of our clients through this before we even start with them, we'll actually hire writers to rewrite it. Okay, we've got groups of writers that do this for us specifically, and that's all they do. They are professional writers. So that's what you want to do. You want to have a professional writer come in there, or if you're a writer yourself, if you don't mind writing, do it yourself. Make sure it's unique. Okay. Next thing we want to talk about is so we already talked about mobile friendly for usability, but same goes for Google. Google wants to see mobile-ready sites. They'll dock you. They will knock you down if you're not mobile-ready, okay? So make sure you have that taken care of. Links to social sites. We already talked about linking out to like your Google page, your Facebook page, your Yelp page. That goes right along with the trust icons or badges. Just make sure they're linkable. Make sure they actually do link out. They're not just pictures on there, okay? So like, let's see. Or let's do the Yelp page. So it takes us over to the Yelp page for expert remodeling Missoula. Okay. Now another huge mistake I see people make is they put all their services on the home page or on a page called services we offer. You don't want to do that. Look, you want to have a separate page for each service, and we like to do it in these drop downs sometimes. Sometimes if there's just a few services, we'll put it across. But if you got lots of different services, which a lot of you guys do have multiple services, then you want to have all these different services on their own page, not all together bunched up on one page. Separate page with unique content for each and every service you offer. That's better for clients on your website, potential clients, and that's how Google will rank you for multiple services. And rather than just rank you for construction or contractor, they can rank you for metal stud framing in your city, drywall installation, acoustical ceilings, door hanging. All this stuff you can rank for separately. Most people don't realize this. You can rank for all this different stuff if you separate it out onto individual pages, okay? So that's important. Another thing you want to do is list all the cities and service areas either on a service page, okay? So or you want to do it like down in the footer down here. So let's see. Yeah, so like right here, Metro Detroit, Rochester Hills, Royal Oak, Birmingham, Bloomfield Hills. That's not going to guarantee that you're going to rank in all those because you do need addresses if you're going to rank high into the map pack or the 3-pack. But it can help you rank for like the long searches, long keyword searches in different small cities around you or multiple cities. There are a lot of restrictions when it comes to SEO, but man, you might as well do it. If you get a few jobs a year just because you list that in the footer, then do it. You know what I mean? Show Google that you're not just in one city, you're in multiple cities. Okay. And that's it. Okay. There's a lot of other little things we could talk about here. It gets kind of technical. If you want to talk about more of this stuff, you can always give our office a call. We will do a free one-on-one 30-minute strategy session, okay? And all you do is call 406-493-1881, or if you go to the homepage of the website here that you're on, then we'll have our phone number. We'll have a form that you can fill out, and we can set up that 30 minutes. All we're going to do is go through your stuff, and we're going to find out what you can do to improve your website, improve your rankings, and improve your web presence. Things you can do to get the phone ringing. All free information, and of course, we're going to make an offer. If we feel like we're a good fit for you, we're going to make an offer to you, okay? So that's what's in it for us. But once again, my name is Joe Burnich. Make sure if you haven't printed out this cheat sheet, you do so. Go through it, go through your website, and make sure that you've got all your bases covered because I want your website to convert as much as possible. If you follow these steps, you can double, triple, even 5 times the amount of phone calls you're currently getting with your website. And if you look around, your competitors aren't doing a lot of this stuff. Most of them aren't doing hardly any of it. So you can really get an edge on the competition by doing simple little tweaks, calling your website designer up and saying, listen, we want to do this, this, and this. We're talking about maybe an hour's worth of work to get all this stuff taken care of. Okay? Once again, Joe Burnich, or I'm at generalcontractorwebsites.net. Give us a call. Let's talk. See you soon.